So we have just had a really cool day today. We decided to go and see the Uluwatu temple. And this is a really nice temple which is set up on a cliff. It's beautiful. We went around 4 o'clock. This is a good time because at around 6 o'clock they also do a show. It's called a Kisak show. Where it's a story based on Ramayana, which is an epic Indian story to do with Sita and Ravana. So we saw this. We also walked around Uluwatu temple. It's a really nice walk that you can do. You'll also see some wild monkeys. And they were pretty friendly. I was a bit worried at first because I'm not so sure about whether I like monkeys or not. They can be a bit aggressive. But I found that these ones were okay. And the kids had a wonderful time as well. So after that we decided there was a mad rush of people. So this is an interesting thing to discuss because we went by a Gojek taxi which cost us around 60,000 Indonesian rupee. Very reasonable. And we were told by our taxi guy that there is a ban of these Go Grabs and Gojeks which are not allowed near the Uluwatu temple. So basically he dropped us just a little bit before at the coffee plantation. In fact, yes, if you want to go and visit a coffee plantation, there is one. Again, they charge like 50,000 or so for the luwak coffee, which is basically from the animals which poo the coffee beans, no? Sounds a bit weird, so shit coffee as I call it. But we didn't get a chance, we didn't taste it. So basically what you can do is pay 50,000 Indonesian rupees and then they give you some other tasters. So we haven't done that. We wanted to go and see the Uluwatu temple. We saw the show. After everything has ended, we decided that we wanted to get a taxi back, but they were giving us completely crazy prices. We're talking around 250,000 Indonesian rupees, sorry. And so we thought, okay, why not just go to a local restaurant nearby, and by then we'll just order a Gojek or a Go Grab. So at the restaurant, we went to a very nice restaurant with some typical Indonesian cuisine. So we were sitting on this kind of verandas. So the setting was beautiful, it was really nice. The guys there were just wonderful with our kids. They were very friendly. And this is, I think, an Asian culture that they're very friendly towards kids. We had a bit of a strange ending to our wonderful day. We were basically the last people in the restaurant. And we decided, okay, we can call a Gojek or a Go Grab taxi. But what we saw that there was another taxi guy waiting just outside the restaurant. And we realized that maybe he's just waiting around for us. He was asking us, do we want to grab it? Do you want to take a taxi with him? And he was saying the price was around 250,000 Indonesian rupees. We thought, this is crazy. We paid 60,000 to come here and you want to charge us 250,000 Indonesian rupees? So anyway, we thought, okay, we're just going to ignore him and carry on trying to look for our taxi guy. We started getting a few messages, and a lot of the Gojek and the Go Grabs were saying, well, listen, we can't come and get you because it's a zone which doesn't allow us to come over. So we thought, okay. They said if you walk a little bit, 500 or 600 meters, we'd be able to come and collect you. We thought, well, as we were with our 2 young children and it's quite dark, Uluwatu temple is really set away from, there's no hustle bustle, it's very quiet there, no other shops, all the streets were really dark lit, and then we started seeing all these wild dogs coming as well. So we thought, well, do we take the risk and walk the 600 meters, or do we try to negotiate with this guy? Eventually a Go Grab taxi did come, and as soon as he came to try and pick us up, the local taxi guy came over to him, had a word with him, and the Gojek Grab taxi just went away. We felt a little bit like the guy is bullying us to take. We have no choice. We've got our kids with us. There's nobody else that's going to come over. So then we just we had to negotiate with him. He was very persistent. I mean, we ended up paying about 140,000 Indonesian rupees. We were not happy with him, but this might happen to you guys, so we just wanted to tell you what could happen sometimes in certain places where you can become completely stuck and you won't be able to sometimes take the Gojek or the Grab taxis. There's quite a lot of problems between the local taxis and also the Gojek Grab taxis. So if you come across this, maybe this will give you an idea of what you can do. So we did negotiate with the local taxi, but in the end there's just sometimes no choice. If it's a safe area and you think it's well lit, and maybe if you don't have young kids, you could just take the walk a little bit more further into a main street, and there the taxis will be able to pick you up. But sometimes you have no choice, like in our situation. But in the end, we made it. We were back in the hotel. It didn't spoil our day. We had a wonderful day, and we're looking forward to day number 3.